Sharp. He went on live stream.
Here with a blow up dog.
Crashed out and basically admitted to a lot of the things that Damn Homie, as well as his other ex-girlfriend, Hope, had put on his name.
Oh!
The sex doll.
Did she put that on his? She came to the 100th floor the other day.
But the weird thing about it, I don't think that Damn Homie saw the sex doll herself. She was told about it by this other girl, Hope, who actually OG Suicide interviewed her at one
that's
point.
That's nephew uncle, right?
Right. And so she's actually the one who he had the video where he was like choking her allegedly. You can't really see it in the video, but you can hear him and he's like grabbing her and hitting her or something. And she's crying and freaking out. She, I think, is the one who told Damn Homie about the alleged sex torso. And so Sharp, I don't know exactly what got into him, but actually I kind of do. He was dealing with the backlash from this video in which he was attacking this girl allegedly, and he wanted to cover that up. So he figured, why not get drunk, go on stream, admit to the sex doll, and admit to a whole bunch of other stuff. The only way to defeat a bad story is to replace it with a better story. And he seems like he somehow has kind of got that idea into his head, because I think that's what he did. He knew that he could sort of take the weight out of the whole being a woman abuser thing by emphasizing being a torso f***er. So that's really what that was all about. However, when you watch the clip,
hold on.
Honestly, he seemed drunk as shit, and then he deleted the video. He had never deleted a stream before, and he claimed that it was an accident. I don't believe that at all.
I seen him say, women have roses, why can't I have a torso?
And I'm in total agreement with that. If I found out that you were having sex with a Fifi, I would not judge you. A pocket pussy.
That's prison.
I would not judge you. Right, but if I found out you were making one in your garage.
No, that's bad.
What do you make a Fifi out of in prison?
Towel, latex glove, sock, and lubricant.
Who am I to judge anybody for having sex with a sex doll or a sex toy when my wife makes money off of her vaginal fleshlight mold, and I also have a penis mold that is out and about?
It was a good time to run that commercial.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, I can't really judge anybody that hard. I understand that this is a real market, that people want to have sex with things besides real life vaginas or their hand. So
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I really actually don't judge Sharp that much for it. If I found out that you had one, wouldn't really judge you. It is funny though, just because he is a pimp.
Hold on, bro. I definitely have sex with a torso, and I have a sex doll.
Yeah.
Hey, R&B. Hey, Rakita. Hey, Rakita. So what I'm working on now is the R&B sex doll, but I got 5 different points inside the vagina.
Right.
And her voice, different sounds that she makes, when you hit certain points, then you'll hear that voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do see people complaining about hearing it. Like, they don't like when we start talking about fucking our girls.
No?
No, they think it's weird.
They like to watch you do it.
Some of them. I feel like the Plug Talk audience and the No Jumper audience doesn't overlap that much.
The reason why it looks so bad for Sharp, because he claims to be a P.
Yeah.
So why would a P need a torso?
But I think in his mind, this is actually proof to him that he don't need no bitch. He can just fuck the torso.
Hey, bro, they told me them shits cost a couple $1,000.
I don't know about that. I do know I have groped sex dolls. The boobs are incredible. Like, it feels very human. And I actually haven't even done this in 5 or 6 years. So they probably upped the technology significantly.
Can you see Sharp, how he gets violent, how Damn Homie says he gets violent? Laying over the torso, calling the sex doll a bunch of bees and slapping it up.
The shit out of the sex doll while screaming at her.
And then this one, he could probably be who he really is. He probably takes a few blows to the face. Does it have a face or just a torso without?
I think it's just a torso. I think it's like belly button, vagina, and then like half a thigh.
No face?
No.
Oh!
Not based on how it's been described to me.
No, he's getting practice.
Yeah.
No, he's getting practice. I think he want a handy chick.
Well, there are muscles that you're probably only exercising by doing this.
You missed what I'm saying. He's about to go get him a handy chick.
A handicap chick?
Somebody that's dependent on him. He getting practice.
Well, I respect that, honestly, but I don't know. I mean, I think he's just trying to nut. And when he doesn't have a girl around, he bangs the torso. I mean, if it wasn't him, like if I admitted to this, everybody would be like, we already think he's a freak. We already know he's horny. Who cares? It's not that big a deal.
Listen, man, I have no idea. I think somebody was going to expose him. I think somebody caught him and was videotaping him. And I think that's why he kind of like exposed himself.
But I think that he really just wanted to cover up the video of him beating the girl.
Well, what you mean? How do you cover that up?
Because you changed the story. Now everybody's talking about you fucking the torso, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's taking the place in people's minds of you abusing a woman, which even as a pimp, it's ugly behavior.
It's drowning out the DV.
Yeah, like a lot of people said that I tried to get rid of the stench of me being accused of being an abuser and a child molester and all this stuff with the Jason Love Lena thing. Now, to be honest, I am not wise enough to have planned that out. Yeah, but it did kind of work that way.
But no, because all that chatter was kind of before, right?
Yeah, it was a few months later, but it like, you know, everybody stopped talking about whatever they were saying about me being a piece of shit in that regard, and they started talking about me being a piece of shit in another regard, but it was me being a piece of shit in a consensual manner. It wasn't as ugly as the other stuff they tried to put on.
Sharp right now, he probably should change his name to Sharp Diddy. Because you got the allegations of him beating the girl.
Yeah.
And then now he's doing the freak off thing with the torso.
And the funniest thing.
At least Diddy got whole bodies he freaks off with.
I wouldn't put a sex torso past Diddy. But anyway, the funniest thing, TF Third on the phone with Sharp on the news, he's dying laughing, and Tay keeps making jokes about it. And Sharp's demeanor is basically like, it's not funny, Church. Like, why are you trying to make jokes about my sex doll? Like, I mean, that's one of the funniest things I ever heard.
TF Third is a troll.
He's funny.
Clubhouse troll.
Loves shitting on people. Yeah. He was shitting on Sharp, and Sharp had no idea what to do with it because he takes himself so serious that he was at a certain point in the conversation, he kind of realized that he had to start rolling with the punches.
I wonder if he offers the torso a drink.
Based on how much alcohol seems to be flowing in his house.
Buy you a drink?
Yeah. Or maybe he could put a vacuum on the other side and then put a cigarette in the pussy and sort of smoke it through the vagina. Because you can do that.
And then dude probably don't even flush the coochie out. He's probably foul.
Bust out the boric acid? What? I don't think you should not finish inside the torso, right?
No, bro, that's Sharp.
Because it's like, all right, if it could fit your whole dick in there, you got like a 7 or 8 inch deep cavern. Like, I don't want to be scooping cum out of there. Like, pull out.
Bro, he got
not on the torso's stomach.
He probably, you know what? I can see Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Let me give it a water hose. And he probably
he's on the yard
flushing it out.